Hello and welcome to a whole new tournament. There has been a ladder tour going on where we have been epic ladder gaming. 32 players from that ladder have been selected to play in a knockout bracket. And today we have Vigilante Vigoroth versus Big Fat Mantis. These, you probably know both of their names. Vigilante Vigoroth, or VigVig, is one of the tournament organizers who first organized stuff like UUbers Swiss, and I believe another tour after we got recognized. Big Fat Mantis organizing the UUFPL and won the Open Tour, and they're bringing some really weird stuff. We have a Clef Key? What? Magirna exists. Why are you bringing a Clef Key? And we're bringing a Meowscarada, which is not as unheard of, but still kind of a niche pick. Let's get right into it. A Maglead versus Meow. Okay, are we putting down? Yep, T-Spikes looks pretty standard for this sort of Meow lead. Magirna putting down a single spike. Okay, getting some good value off. And a Volt Switch. Who are we going to? Just to threaten this Meow? Okay. Terapagos, maybe to get a nice spin going. What is the response here? Pivot out, probably to like a Lunala, or yep, another Ghostmon to block the spin. Makes a ton of sense. Often Terapagos runs Dark Pulse, so this isn't a, guaranteed option. Or, okay, just hitting a Toxic too. That is very high value on RCS, chipping down its chipping it down, even though it has a bunch of recovers, it can't stay in forever. The Magic Room? Wait a minute. Boots don't work. Boots don't work in Magic Room. What the? BFM, you psychopath. Who suggested this? Terapagos gonna get poisoned too. Is Meow laying down a second spike? Okay, no, we're just knocking off, but oh my god, BFM, what in the world? Is this gonna work? Because now Giratina's poisoned. It might still be running Rest, which means it doesn't have to deal with this too hard, but still getting poisons on basically the big two walls of VigVig's team is an incredible achievement. Right, and now there's no spin. Arc Dark is going to get poisoned as well. Is there like Hex in the back? That would be crazy if the Arc Ghost was Hex in anticipation of all this poison getting spread. Oh my god, BFM, you are a master chef if you win this. Flower Trick, of course, not going to do much. Probably, yep, Meow goes down. Some more spikes going up or something like that. Cyclizar coming in, easy Shed Tail, probably, okay, up to BFM's own Terapagos. Is Magirna going to try to break this sub? And it does, but of course that means Magirna gets the special attack drop. Zacian, importantly, still probably having heavy duty boots, an excellent way to clean up BFM's team once this Clef Key is dealt with, because it does resist Fairy and it can get off a nasty Prankster T-Wave. Arc Ghost is going to go down, switching in on the Moongeist Beam. That's never too fun. Shed Tail going off, probably once again. Here we go. Is Lunala going to sweep? I think VigVig still has plenty of resources, especially Arc Dark, for instance. But yeah, this Giratina, okay, bringing Roar just to knock the Shed Tail out. That is excellent. This Klefki's in. Is it going to get another Magic Room off or something? Yes, it is. Oh, just to make sure that the Zacian can't come in without getting poisoned. All right, Magirna's in. Into Cyclizar. What's the call out? Just going to go for a Volt Switch, getting it out of Shed Tail range, taking the poison on Zacian. You know what? Vig saying, I can win right here, right now. Everything is weak enough. Let's see if this works. Klefki can't get off a T-Wave anymore, actually, so this is a very good thing. Yeah, actually, you had to think about that as well. So VigVig really using the poison to the advantage. Can close combat break this? Ooh, Terra fighting. You don't always see that, but yeah, I guess that does work for the job to break Terrapagos. This makes me think Vig was calcing it or something like that. Crunch going off to get lots of damage off on Lunala, but now this is a 1v3. There's an Arc Dark. Of course, there's going to be a Terra Fairy, but Sludge Bomb calls it out. An excellent strategy from BFM. I never would have expected that. All right. Maybe, okay, game 2, BFM is bringing a much more sane looking team. VigVig also bringing a more standard team. Zamazenta crowned, really excellent. Ooh, especially if there's an Ursaluna Trick Room sort of deal. I'll be looking at Giratina, how well that can maintain its health. Maybe, and how well like Zacian can pivot in when Trick Room goes down. But a reminder, Big Fat Mantis is down 1-0. This is arguably one of the best players we have in the scene right now. Zamazenta earning its keep as well. Coming in, Behemoth Bash. Ooh, that's probably just for like generic neutral damage. Can it live this hit? Whoa, it can Terra flying out of it. So now close combat, picking up the Ursaluna. Wait a minute. Is BFM close to losing? Losing your Ursaluna on a Trick Room team is a huge deal. But now this Arceus fighting, gonna find its way in. Shadow Ball doing nice damage. This is actually a slow Arceus. Important to note, this is a Trick Room Arceus. Sometimes you still want a couple of fast threats. This is not that. Giratina with the special defense drop has to swap out here, giving BFM a chance to do whatever he wants. Getting up a Trick Room is, of course, excellent. Going to eject pack, pivot out. Nice, so this Slow King can live a hit or two. Go to Arc Fighting, yep, that makes tons of sense. And that's a free swap in, get a Calm Mind or something going. Actually, wait a minute, this Zamazenta is slower. Oh, right. So the Arceus isn't actually so fast, it just was going up against a Roar Tina. Okay, that makes a ton of sense. So yeah, because that would have had to be a very fast Tina. So we have a Shadow Ball coming in here in all likelihood. Can Giratina stomach the hit? Or, okay, you just switch to Terrapagos. That makes a ton of sense too. So now can this Terrapagos take a Fighting Judgment? Oh, extremely well. Getting the Toxic off. So, but yeah, now you have to switch again. And can you switch around enough to start to weaken this Arceus sufficiently? Judgment coming in, still not gonna pick up the kill, unfortunately. Trailblaze, so now the Zamazenta can be fast. Now it's, yeah, would have picked up a kill, so instead, ooh, close combat on Magearna. Interesting that Vig is just probably going max attack with Trailblaze, not bothering to run any sort of body press, iron defense sets that you a little bit more commonly see on Zamazenta, but honestly, I like it. You need kind of some speed and raw attack power for, you know, Lunala and Necrozma Dawnwings. You don't want to split that up amongst maxing out your defense and your attack. Zacian also using Crunch, a relatively uncommon option until, oh, Air Slash doesn't get the flinch. That's important. Oh, and BFM just forfeits. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Staring down a Zacian, your Arceus was about to go down and NDW was very, very weak. That's an upset. Oh my gosh, BFM is just out of the tournament. Arguably one of the players I would have put money on to win. If you guys like this type of video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, make sure you're paying attention to the Ubers UU ladder tour. There is $200 on the line. I will see you in the next game.